I believe that there's, a truism in life, and that is that nobody ever does anything by themselves, and certainly I don't. I never ever set out to do anything. Somebody called me one time and said, we have a project going on. I don't know if it was an ethanol or something. And would you want to come to a meeting? And I said, yeah, I could come to a meeting. And so I went to a meeting, and then we had a project to do. And then, somebody needed help doing something. And I said, well, yeah, I can do it. When I think back about my involvement in things other than farming, and even in my farming career, when something needs done, we just do it. It's a very unique position to be in when you come from the farm. You're a farmer and you're a producer, and you're in your own business, and nobody's paying you to be there. And when you're not paid to be somewhere, when you're going on your own, that gives you an interesting way to make arguments and lets you say some things that other people can't. And that's one of the things that I've enjoyed, I guess, about my involvement in the things that I've been involved in, is that I can tell my own story, and I like to tell the story of agriculture. That's one of the things that a farmer is called to do, is to tell his story. When you set out to do something, you don't know what's going to happen. And sometimes what you want to happen doesn't happen. And more times than not, that's a blessing. But I think the thing that it's taught me is that when you set out to do something, if you make a plan and you have an idea of what you want to do and where you want to go, you should never forget what that plan is, and you should never change it unless you have a really, really good reason to. I've seen that in the organizations that I've been involved with, but I've seen it in my farming career. I've seen it in my personal life. And if you're doing the right things for the right reasons, you should never feel bad when things aren't progressing like you want them. You just need to keep on working and keep your eye on where you're headed. And I think that's a lesson that I would hope that everybody would learn.